This video is sponsored by Win-Win Technology, your ultimate flight sim hardware solution, featuring the Orion HOTAS, current and future configurations.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. It's that time again, it's the 16th of June 2021 and we have a brand new patch for open beta. The patch is version 2.7.2.7910.1 beta. And it's an absolutely enormous patch. If you've been through the patch notes, you'll know what I mean, about 20 pages. I have shown here what I think are the ones that you need to know about. Now, everything that's in a purple box, you can see it on the right, will require separate videos, and so I will cover them in separate videos. But just to quickly look, we've got the addition of the Mi-24P Hind, of course, and I'm looking forward to flying in that. We've got JDAMs for the Viper, several new additions to the Tomcat, several additions and changes to the Harrier, and an absolute battery of changes for the Mirages. So I'm not sure I'm looking forward to covering that, but I will do. Now if we move over to everything on the left side that is not boxed, that is what is going to be included in this video here, the more generic changes. And we start off today with the Syria map. They've added the new territory island of Cyprus and the coast of southern Turkey. This includes major cities like Nicosia, Larnaca, and sorry for the pronunciations obviously, Limassol, Paphos, Ayia Napa, Famagusta, Kyrenia, 9 airfields on the island of Cyprus, Akrotiri, Erikan, Gethekali, Pinarbashi, Kingsfield, Lakatamia, Larnaca, Nicosia, and Paphos. New airfield Gazipaza on Turkish territory. Scenes of military bases in Great Britain, Cyprus and North Cyprus. Scenes of UN bases in the demilitarized zone on the island of Cyprus. New original objects in Cyprus. And we have a list of objects there. Historical sites in Cyprus, St. Hilarion Castle, the Famagusta Fortress, Kyrenia Castle, and 18 more sites. Scenes of original and typical hotels. Scenes of wind and solar farms. Cliffs on the coast of Cyprus. And added to the mainland, the new city of Darash, along with the ruins of the ancient city of Jordan. Traffic lights and water towers added to settlements. And new UN bases on the Lebanese-Israeli border. We have changes to the Hornet radar. So the text says that there's been changes to the launch and steer in the various radar modes. So of course we jump in a Hornet, we get a lock on a bad guy in front of us, attain launch and steer. You can see our launch and steer information on the radar and on the HUD. And we can't actually see anything change to how it was before. So of course we reach out to Eagle Dynamics for an explanation and they say what, RC?
They said that the changes that were done were not visual changes, they were changes that done to the code in the background.
Roger. Next, more general changes. The Su-34 AI controlled has had added into its weaponry the KH-35 anti-ship missiles and the BTAB-500 SHP penetrating bombs. With the Su-34 we can have task anti-ship strike. We can now have on the several pylons air-to-ground missile, the KH-35 AS-20 Kayak, with a 520 kilo warhead, anti-ship missile obviously, inertial guidance and active radar terminal guidance. Regards the bombs, if we pick a pylon, bombs, the BTAB 500 SHP, 500 kilo warhead, concrete piercing, Hydra as a parachute with a boosted rocket. So it doesn't look like much on such a big plane, but that inverts, a parachute comes out, and then a rocket stage fires it into the ground. They're really impressive to watch. On F-10, we've now had added new ejected pilot tactical symbols. I'm on my bombing mission when I notice every pilot's worst nightmare, a wasp in my cockpit. I am going to do the only thing that's sensible to do. Whoops, wrong button. Da-da-da. In we go. Wow, the plane's going back up. And we can see the pilot there, and let's see what happens out of interest when we touch the ground. Ping, am I still? I'm there, so other people in multiplayer can see where I am and can come and rescue me. Not bad, huh? With AI helicopters, added the ability to follow ground or naval units with the same speed in the follow task. So we have a ground vehicle here moving along a road. We have an Mi-24P Hind here. Attached to his waypoint 0, we're going to have a follow command from the waypoint action. Underperformed task. Whoops, I'll do it again then. Follow ground 1 unit at a distance of that, at an elevation of that, at an interval of that. That'll do me for today, and watch this. Ta-da! Mission Editor. Added quick center on player function, hotkey Charlie, into options drop down menu. So I have an A10 here. He is skill player. I'm now going to go and do some stuff on Cyprus here. Blah, 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 blah. I want to get back to my player. Let's press the Charlie key and ping back to player. 4 new ground units added to base game. On the NATO side, the old-fashioned M818 logistics truck has been replaced by the Mike 939, as you can see here. And I just wanted to quickly show you in the mission editor. You can now see this circle here, which is the catchment of the use of that actual truck, which is useful. We didn't used to have that. Here is the US 939, all super modern, high fidelity mesh, high fidelity textures, bump map or whatever it's called. Looks very good. On the red side, we have the logistic equivalent in the ZIL 135 8x8 truck. All super modern graphics as well. We then have 2 red tractors. The smaller one is the Tango, the smaller one is the TZ22 tractor, and the larger one that looks kind of scuddy is the ATZ60 tractor. Again, all high fidelity and looking cool. And to the Supercarrier. Update to the deck crew that includes improved meshes and geometric tweaks. Plane Director or Shooter model has been edited to include skinning and geometry corrections. Improved mesh and skinning for the hands and the gloves. A completely new and anatomically correct skeleton for the hands. The Sailor head model has been replaced with a much more realistic one. The Air Boss model has been improved with improved hands and is removed the beer belly. Missing levels of detail, LOD, have been added for all models. All seated and standing poses have been corrected and improved. Fixed excessive bending animation of the legs while walking. Fixed sliding legs. Fixed the intersection of arms and legs. Several new idle animations have been added for a more natural look. Mesh and skinning have been adjusted at the elbow area to reduce the effect of no mass. And finally, all the models have been converted to a new version of the skeleton that will provide more natural movements. So that concludes our look at the latest version. All of the other module changes that you can see in the purple boxes, I will start generating those videos now. They will come out over the next few days, and I will put links to them in the video description that you're watching now. Please go and enjoy your hinds, and we'll see you later.